often have I dreamt of wearing a coat of arms like this myself.
Why? You're ugly.
Nuée!
This particular young maiden displays an interesting sense of humor.
Nobody home.
Graham is home. He just went into hiding. Futile, my boy. That's a dwarf's job.
Wandberries. Their bitter blue juice has healing properties. My arm is too short. An elixir against fading hair. Twirly moustache guy in the picture must have had a sip too much of it. I wish Nuée had never found this thing. At least the music has revived her spirits. Nué's Queen of the Winds has once again defeated the King of the Imps and his wicked brother. Never again will the puppeteer tell this story, and that's my fault. Maybe I really am a bad luck charm. Gwynling taught me how to lure fairies with music. He should have also taught me how to get rid of them again. The lid makes a perfect bowl. I should keep it. I'll just take it all. I wish Nuée had never found this thing. Well, it's so-so. At least the music has revived her spirits. An elixir against fading hair. Twirly moustache guy in the picture must have had a sip too much of it. The link between the wheels is missing. It's also impossible to move the wheel. Someone has removed the crank handle. It's also impossible to move the wheel. Someone has removed the crank handle. She seems to have recovered from her breakdown.
When will we move on?
I don't have the slightest idea where this red lake is. Besides, without any proper gear, we won't last 2 days in the blood barrier. I'd better not. Of course not. Not loud enough to wake somebody inside. Not a very bright idea. I'll have to keep that away from her by all means. Well, no. Sir Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
Why don't you buy this horse and carriage from us?
What use is a carney's trailer to me? But you can leave me your hack. What are you asking for it?
I'm not really sure.
Make up your mind about the price. Then I'll tell you mine.
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.
There are engravings on the bell. A lone dwarf in battle with a pack of orcs. Here in the mountains, a bell like this will scare the birds for miles around. Raven, after being a good scout for us these last few days, Nuée has asked me to be nicer to you.
What do you think? Will you be able to do that?
I'll try. How about you?
We'll see.
We were able to escape the seer's creatures and have come a long way. Fate might smile on us favourably. Now we're back in charge.
Well. Fate. What do you think that is? Fate.
The will of the gods.
And you think you can bend the will of the gods to fit your agenda?
No, but he who firmly believes in his goals will be helped by the gods.
I'm sure that's what Isilda thought too.
She did nothing to deserve your sarcasm.
All I'm trying to say is, no one ever escapes from Satinav's boundless gaze.
Have you seen if those demons are still following us?
Didn't you shake them off?
I think I did. I could be wrong, though. They are mighty creatures of the seer.
I didn't see anyone following us on my scouting flights.
Good.
But that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Don't start raining on my parade. Tell me more about Satinav.
He's known by many names. The 13-horned, the irresistible, the helmsman of the barge of time. He once was a mighty magician, or even a demigod. The gods chained him to the barge of time because he tried to be the master over his own future.
They say the gods don't like people to determine their own fate.
Like Satinav, we mortals are chained to time.
In that case, I will have to break those chains. Nuée thinks that the seer's creatures were wicked fairies. How come he's got such a strong relation to fairies?
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Does he plan to make her a wicked fairy as well?
Possibly.
I'll have a further look around. It's impossible to cut that. There's nothing broken here. There are just some parts missing.
Futile, my boy. That's a dwarf's job.
Not loud enough to wake somebody inside. The lid makes a perfect bowl. I should keep it. No time to experiment. Gwynling taught me how to lure fairies with music. He should have also taught me how to get rid of them again. It only works with highly fragile objects. Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
It's also impossible to move the wheel. Someone has removed the crank handle. It's also impossible to move the wheel. Someone has removed the crank handle. There's nothing broken here. There are just some parts missing. What's he supposed to do with this? Nuée doesn't need a beard. What's he supposed to do with this?
You have no idea what you're supposed to do, right? You have no idea what you're supposed to do, right?
When will we move on?
I don't have the slightest idea where this red lake is. Besides, without any proper gear, we won't last 2 days in the blood barrier. Why must everything always be out of reach? Not loud enough to wake somebody inside. Not a single berry is falling down, as always. My arm is too short. No time to experiment. What's he supposed to do with this?
You have no idea what you're supposed to do, right?
No more music. I've had enough of that during the voyage. Not a bad pestle. Not a very bright idea.
You have no idea what you're supposed to do, right?
I'd rather not. I need to focus on the task. Raven? I'll have a further look around. Listen. Let's carry on later. Out of reach. That's much too frail to use as a crank. No more music. I've had enough of that during the voyage. What am I supposed to cut here? No time to experiment. Gwynling would not approve. That's much too frail to use as a crank. Nure's Queen of the Winds has once again defeated the King of the Imps and his wicked brother. No, what use is that supposed to be? No, what use is that supposed to be? I'll have to keep that away from her by all means. What's he supposed to do with this?
You can keep that.
What's he supposed to do with this? Not a bad pestle. Not a bad pestle. This is neither a rope, nor leather, nor a slice of bread. Cutting won't be of much help here. Stabbing, cutting, or scratching can't be done here. Of course not. That doesn't help. Doesn't work. I'll have to get rid of the annoying thing some other way. No, it's made out of tin. Of course not. It's undamaged. Any other skill would prove more helpful. Not a single berry is falling down, as always. It's already broken. It's already broken. Why can't I cast a ball of fire? There's nothing broken here. There are just some parts missing. Gwynling taught me how to lure fairies with music. He should have also taught me how to get rid of them again.
You have no idea what you're supposed to do, right?
Doesn't work. I'll have to get rid of the annoying thing some other way. What for? The lid makes a perfect bowl. I should keep it. I don't think so. I need to focus on the task. Gwynling would not approve. Fits exactly.
Fire! Murder! The orcs are attacking! What are you lot still doing here? Scram before the black furs get here!
Seems like you've been fooled, Sir Dwarf. The boy has sounded the bell. There are no orcs attacking.
What? What's going on in your wooden head, boy? Sounds the alarm without good cause and forces an honest dwarf out of his warm and comfy chair. I can't believe it.
I just wanted to... You didn't answer the door, sir.
Well, forget it. But you can cut out the formal hogwash while we're at it. Who are you, anyway?
I am Géron of Andergast.
From Andergast? Just like this one there? Very well, then. My name is Gram, Grandoline's son. And this is Gram's open house.
Open house? Pfft.
What do you want, Géron of Andergast?
We need gear and provisions for our journey. That means a good length of rope, blankets, water...
Very well. That'll be 1 ducat, please.
What? That's much too expensive.
By Fex and Angrosh, what did you expect? Do you think this stuff grows under the rocks around here? Too expensive? I can't believe it.
But...
You can ask again as soon as you have some money.
I'll sell you the horse and the trailer.
Nah, don't bother. I don't care much for hacks and what they drag around with them.
I'll leave you to it then. Sir Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
I'll sell you the horse for 1 ducat.
That old nag isn't worth more than half a ducat. And that would be the deal of your life, my boy. So do we have a deal?
No, we need 1 ducat.
Well, my offer still stands.
I guess we'll have to move on without any gear, Nuri.
But I thought we couldn't go on without.
To venture into the blood barrier with insufficient means, that would be foolish.
But we don't have any money, and you refuse to give us enough for the horse.
Bah!
Don't you want to help Nuri, good Sir Knight Rathling?
She's looking quite all right, so why would she need help from me?
If we don't move along soon, the dark creatures will catch up with us.
I didn't think they were very dark. They were mainly sad.
They killed Isidore, and they almost got us too.
I thought they were a little bit like me.
No, I'm sure they weren't. The night is right. We can't proceed further into the wild with nothing in our bags. I guess we're stranded for now.
No problem. I like it here. What are those trees over there?
If you feel all right, my girl, everything is just fine. But I can't stand to see fair maidens suffer.
I guess you'll have to look the other way then.
I wonder what your friends at home are doing at the moment.
Why?
Well, they're all alone now, and they surely miss you.
All alone? Miss Greenbelt, we have to go back and fetch them.
No, we can't go back now. Do you want to run directly into the creature's claws? We have to find the fairy scholar. He will help us, and then we can fetch Mrs. Greenbald and the rest.
Miss Greenbelt?
Don't you want to help Nuée, good Sir Knight Rathling?
Oh my.
What's wrong with her?
She's sad that we can't go on.
What can I do for you, Nuée?
Miss Greenbelt.
How can I help?
Can't you buy the gear for us from Graham? You'd get a horse and everybody would be...
By no means. I'll never do business with that old cheapskate again. He's not honestly asking a ducat for some gear. Bah!
Why don't you give us part of your gear in exchange for the horse?
What's the big idea, my boy? A traveling knight is carrying less than he needs as it is. Besides, none of my items are made for someone your size.
Please help us out with 1 ducat, good Sir Knight. Half a ducat for the horse and half a ducat to make Nuée smile again.
I think you've got me, my boy. No gold in the world is spent in vain if it makes beauties smile again. Here you go.
I thank you, good knight.
So we can travel soon?
Yes.
And Miss Greenbelt won't have to wait much longer.
Yes, that's the spirit, my girl. Say, don't you want to stay with me after all?
Not on your life.
What do you want?
Here's the money for the gear.
Wonderful! Here's your stuff. It's exceptional quality. Good value, too.
I sure hope so, dwarf.
I'll give you some advice for free. When you go into the blood barrier, you'd better not burden yourself with too much stuff. You'll feel every ounce in your bones up in the mountains.
Yes, I know that. We're looking for a wise man who is said to be in the blood barrier at the moment, near a red lake.
One of those weirdos, eh? I remember one of them coming through here. Wanted to buy all sorts of stuff from me. Lots of obscure rubbish.
Do you know exactly where I can find him?
Yes. I'll tell you if you can offer me something in exchange. You rub my back, I rub yours, understand?
There you have it, my boy. The dwarf is a cutthroat.
Will you bugger off and take care of your swine?
Where is the fairy scholar, pray tell?
Do you have anything nice to offer me in exchange? In that case, I have no idea where the chap is.
I'll leave you to it then. I can offer you this beard tonic.
Why, but it's transparent. A black beard needs a blue luster. And for that, I already have my Jenner Creek Blue Shine beard dye.
Too obvious. It might have been a mistake to cut that up. Maybe I shouldn't have cut it up after all. Wandberries. Their bitter blue juice has healing properties. The dwarf must have rubbed it down with stale fat. At least we won't freeze in the mountains. A dark blue tincture. Looks unhealthy. The smallest and most expensive water bladder of the north. I could really use some sleep. Why must everything always be out of reach? Not a single berry is falling down, as always. Doesn't work. Too obvious. Okay, then it'll be wet. And then? Not like this. I've had better ideas. Of course not.
Hey, keep your paws off my Jenner Creek blue shine beard dye. Do you think my beard gets groomed by air and darkness alone?
You'd better leave the stuff to this dandy boy. It's his most beloved possession.
What do you want?
What kind of argument do you and the knight have anyway?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The knight says you poisoned his horse.
Why, that's what he did.
Shut your face, Raffling!
Bah!
So the knight is lying.
Listen, human. I don't think this is any of your business, so...
All right, all right. I'll leave you to it then. Sir Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.